stop scrolling so I can show y'all how to make this quick and easy, delicious chicken Parmesan with spaghetti. And when I tell you this is one of my favorite meals, I absolutely love this, and I have this at least once a week. So first thing we're going to do is get our breadcrumbs, and I do use my panko breadcrumbs. They're unseasoned, so you can go ahead and add whatever seasonings you like. For me, I'm going to add in some salt-free Mrs. Dash or garlic and herb seasoning, and that's going to have a lot of the flavors that I'm already looking for mixed in that one seasoning. I do go in and add in just a little bit of Tony's Creole seasoning because I absolutely love Tony's Creole seasoning, and a little bit of some garlic Harlem pepper as well. And if you don't know where to get that, I got that from BJ's because it's absolutely delicious. Go ahead and add in a little bit of parsley because we fancy like that, and I just like the pop of color that parsley brings. Once I get all my seasonings in there, you're going to go ahead and mix everything up. And if your breadcrumbs is seasoned the way it's supposed to be seasoned, you're going to go ahead and notice that it's going to change colors. If it's not changing colors, then you need to go ahead and add you in a little bit more seasoning. Now, because I'm seasoning my breadcrumbs really good, I'm not going to season my chicken. If you want to season your chicken, you can, but I'm not going to because my breadcrumbs have enough seasoning, and we're going to use this to coat the chicken. But before we start coating the chicken, we're going to go ahead and make our egg wash. And for our egg wash, the only thing we're going to do is go ahead and get a bowl, and I'm going to use 3 eggs because I feel like that's enough for the amount of chicken I'm going to use. If you're making a smaller portion than I am, then just go ahead and use 1 or 2 eggs, or you can always crack an egg, and if you need another one, go ahead and crack another one. But for me, I'm just going to go ahead and start off with 3 eggs. Once I crack my 3 eggs, I'm going to go ahead and mix everything together. Now, once I got everything mixed together, I went on ahead and put that to the side so we can go ahead and prepare the rest of our ingredients. And now it's time to go ahead and work on the chicken. Now, for the chicken, only thing I'm going to do is slice my chicken in half because mine was a little bit thick, and then I'm going to clean it off with some lemon and cold water. If you don't want to clean your chicken, you can go ahead and skip this step. This is just a personal preference for me. After I get my chicken nice and clean, I am going to go ahead and dip it inside of that egg wash, and I want to make sure I'm getting the egg all over the chicken because that's what's going to help the breadcrumbs stick to the chicken. And being that all of our seasoning and our flavor is inside the breadcrumbs, we want to make sure that it's sticking to the chicken really well. So I'm going to go ahead and put it inside the breadcrumbs, and what I like to do to help it to stick is just go ahead and put it on top, and I also like to pat it in there as well just to make sure I'm getting a good stick on there. Once I get the breadcrumbs completely on the other side, I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to do the same thing to the next side until I get all my chicken breaded. Once all my chicken is breaded, we're going to go ahead and put it to the side, and now it's time to go ahead and get our pan. Put just a little bit of olive oil in there or whatever kind of oil you choose to use. It doesn't have to be any particular one, and we're going to start bringing it up to temperature. Now, we're not deep frying this. We're just going to do a pan shallow fry, so you only need just a little bit of oil in there. After that, I'm going to drop my chicken in there, and we're going to cook it for about 4 minutes on each side until it gets golden brown, nice and crispy. And you want to make sure your chicken is cooked all the way through, but you don't want to make it dry as well. After 4 minutes, this is what my chicken looked like. It's time for me to go ahead and flip it over. And when I tell you, this was absolutely perfect. Beautiful, 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 perfect. Went on ahead, flip that other one over, and we're going to go ahead and continue this process until all the chicken is done. Once my chicken is done, I'm going to go ahead and put it in a pan, add my sauce on top. Now, if you want to make your sauce from scratch, you can. If you want to use sauce out the jar, which I'm doing, you can as well, because we're just using what we have in the cabinet. And what we have in the cabinet today is some of this Simply ragu, and when I tell you it is so good, it is one of my favorite sauces to use. I buy this sauce all the time, so I definitely give this one a 10 out of 10. Went on ahead and added just a little bit more sauce on top because I want to make sure that it has enough sauce on it. And after I got my sauce on there, it was time to add the cheese. I'm gonna go in with the cheese, so I went on ahead and added me a layer of cheese, got another layer of cheese, and for cheese we're using mozzarella, and I'm gonna go in with another layer of cheese because I want this to be really cheese forward. After I get my cheese on there, I'm gonna go back in there again, and I'm gonna add me a little bit more of No, not cheese, y'all. I'm going to add me in a little bit of them parsley flakes on there because you know I'm fancy like that too. After I get my parsley on there, we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven. Now your chicken and everything is already cooked, so you're just putting it in the oven until the cheese is melted. Once the cheese melt, I went on ahead, made my spaghetti noodles, tossed it in some sauce with some seasoning, the same sauce that I used for the chicken, added a little parsley on top, toasted me some garlic bread in the oven, and dinner is served. And when I tell you this is absolutely delicious, quick and easy, and you definitely will be going back for seconds for this. And I'm about to go eat this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, y'all.